Hello, everybody. Today is day 2 of no eating. It is December 14th, 2020. I would like to make an analysis of day 1. So far, no significant changes. I'm used to eating only once per day, anyways. Therefore, I still have all my strength. I have all my rational, logical abilities to think. I'm still same old, same old. However, there are two things that did occur that are worth mentioning. One, I've been looking inside myself quite a bit more, probably because that was the intent from the start. Let's call it introspection. And I'm seeing in my mind's eye more and more how each one of our chakras in the different parts of the body affects our rational mind, or the software, as I said before. So, for example, if you don't eat, your solar plexus is trying to tell you, hey, eat. But this is not the soul telling me to eat. I'm not telling myself to eat. It's just a component that becomes the physical body. But everything starts with the soul, right? So if that's not my intent, then it doesn't matter what the solar plexus chakra says. I dictate my reality. And I've also been breaking down every single chakra and how it thinks as the software or the genetic makeup of my body versus how my soul or me thinks or feels. I'm trying to see the difference between the two. That's one. Second, I actually slept longer than usual. I slept like 9 hours, and I usually sleep 7 hours or less. So perhaps the body needs more rest to recover from a normal daily routine without the introduction of food. And what was really interesting about this was right before I woke up, I had a very interesting dream. So right now I'm in Romania. I've been here for about a year and like 2 months. And in this area, especially close to the mountains, there's a lot of shepherds with sheep and shepherd dogs. There's like 5 to 20 dogs per flock of sheep. And they are really, really brilliant dogs. And I've had my fair share of encounters with them on my travels, but in my dream, I was stuck in a house in a rural area in the mountains, a deserted community, if you will. I don't think there was more than 10 houses. No electricity, no water, no food, no heating, no nothing, no people. Just me in a house. And there was like at least 10 big Romanian shepherd dogs outside. And I kept thinking to myself, whoa, how am I going to get out of here? Because I don't want to get attacked, I don't want to get bitten or whatever. But at the same time, I felt no fear. And at one point, one of the bigger dogs entered the house. So I retreated to another room, and it was trying to come to the door that I had just closed to try to enter that door as well. And that's when I woke up. And when I woke up, I kept trying to analyze this dream. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Because dreams are all symbolic. And based on all my research of mythology and cultures and ancient religions, the dog represents the thought of fear. So like in Egyptian mythology, there's Anubis, right, who is responsible for judgment and the passage into the other world, the soul world. And in theory, you should be afraid of what the judgment is, hoping that it comes out into your favor somehow based on your actions in this life. It also relates to Sirius, the dog star, and the thought or frequency form it transmits to us, which is also based on fear. So my dream pretty much told me, Raymond, whatever you're doing right now, there are higher powers out there watching you. They're trying to manipulate you from becoming a loving human being, an evolved human being, to becoming, no, to staying a weak, fearful human being. Yeah, it's not working. In fact, the more dreams like this, the more visions like this, the more physical symptoms of death that I feel, the stronger I get. It's all about intent, and my intent is to break the chains of my soul. But yeah. Oh yeah. In terms of the physical body, have I lost any weight? Maybe a little bit less. I was probably bloated because before day one, yeah, I drank and ate right before going to sleep, so I had a full stomach yesterday when I recorded. But now, it seems like it's a little bit tighter, but too early to tell. On to the next video in about 24 hours.